Good morning everyone. Welcome again. Today we will discuss this topic psychology in everyday life in chapter 1. This is the last topic in this chapter. So I hope you may have clarified that psychology is not only a subject that satisfies some of the curiosities of our mind about human nature, but it is also a subject that can offer solutions to a variety of problems. So, I will start with this question. Why is psychology important to you? So, answer is psychology is important to us for understanding and applying the principles of psychology that can affect us in critical ways. So, psychology can help us understand other people and ourselves. And psychology can help us improve our lives. The principle and methods of psychology that you will learn in this course should be made use of in analyzing and understanding yourself in relation to others. It is not that we do not think about ourselves, but very often some of us think very highly about ourselves, and any feedback that contradicts our opinion about ourselves is rejected because we engage in what is called a defensive behavior. So this is the answer. Next is psychology explain our mental activity and behavior. As we have already discussed about psychology, psychology is study of mental processes, experiences and behaviors which are based on brain processes. And we have already discussed about mental processes, behavior and experiences in detail. So psychology helps us to explain our mental activity and behavior. Next is psychology teaches us to think critically. Evaluating psychology in the news. Media reports seeks to grab attention. Their claims may be based on psychological research, but they may be hype instead. So media has played a vital role in this respect. You may have seen on television counselors and therapists suggesting solutions to a variety of problems related to children, adults and the elderly people. You may also find them analyzing vital social problems related to social change, development, population, poverty, interpersonal and intergroup violence, and environmental degradation. So many psychologists now play an active role in designing and executing intervention programs in order to provide people with a better quality of life. So thinking critically about claims in psychology will help you in your daily life. Next is critical thinking. Systematically evaluating information to reach reasonable conclusion best supported by evidence. This is critical thinking. So as I told you that psychology is also a subject that can offer solutions to a variety of problems. So for example, a daughter having to face an alcoholic father. Other example like mother dealing with a problem child like physically challenged child, mentally challenged child, and to those that may be rooted within the family setup. For example, lack of communication here, problem and interacting amongst family members. This is also a problem. So all the problems related to education, health, environment, social justice, etc. While the solution of this problem may involve political, economic, social reforms at the individual level or also needed in order to change. So many of these problems are largely of psychological nature. So the result from an unhealthy thinking, negative attitude towards people and self-undesirable patterns of behavior. So psychology is very important in our everyday life. This is our last topic in this chapter that we have completed today. Next time we will start next chapter. Thank you.